Hey y'all, hey. So if you've been following along, I am doing the ABCs of accountability. And these are characteristics, traits, adjectives, verbs, things that I feel an accountable person would possess from A to Z. Today we are doing the letter B. But before we get into B, I gotta give y'all this A that I came across. I had been thinking of the word for like the past 2 weeks, but I had a brain fog and I should have wrote it down when it came to me, but I didn't. Anyway, so I'm giving y'all that today. Then we're gonna get into B's. I was taught that if you get, you give. If you learn, you teach. I'm Simone the Shepherdess and I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. So that A is authentic, and I came across the perfect definition that is like the epitome of an accountable person. Authenticity means being true to your own personality, values, and spirit. Regardless of the pressure that you're under to act otherwise, you're honest with yourself and with others, and you take responsibility for your mistakes. Your values, ideas, and actions must align. Epitome of accountability. So for B, let's get into B's. I feel like an accountable person will be brave. Braveness is ready to face and endure danger or pain, showing courage. So an accountable person wakes up every day living in braveness. You have no control of your external circumstances. What's going to happen when you leave your house? What's going to happen in traffic? What's going to happen on the way to work? What's going to happen at the grocery store? The only thing you can do is be brave and be true to yourself. Because remember, we are talking about self this year. Like, not worry about nobody else. We focus on self. And an accountable person lives in braveness. The next one is boldness. Showing an ability to take risks. Confident and courageous. In my opinion, an accountable person is confident. Like, you wake up every day ready to take a risk. Like, people gonna talk about you regardless, whether you're doing something good, whether you're doing something bad, but you're gonna take a risk and do what you feel is best for you. Being true to yourself, being aligned, being authentic, not being anybody else. Like, confident. Like, everything you do it with a sense of confidence. People tell me all the time that like I come across as being confident, but I have insecurities as well, or sometimes have a little fear, but I walk in my purpose, and that comes across as being confident. Do that. Don't try and be nobody else. Authenticity, right in alignment with boldness. Live in your confidence, guys. And the last one is be. And be is a verb. And at first I was going to use be because I'm like, how can an accountable person be? And then I looked up the definition. Be means to exist. Exist means to live, especially under adverse conditions. Are you existing or are you surviving? Like, I told y'all yesterday, a lot of motherfuckers out here are the walking dead. They aren't waking up with a purpose. Not living intentionally, but still setting intentions and don't even realize that shit. And that's why they feel like, oh, things aren't working out for me. No, the intent you put behind it is the result of things not working out for you. But I digress. We're going to get into it being intentional. Like, definitely will. But wake up, be you. Be authentic. What does that mean? I don't know. You have to go within and figure out what that means. But that definitely means not being someone else. Not trying to copy and paste, because you're going to always be miserable if that's what you wake up every day to do. You can't afford the designer, like, don't go to the flea market to get the knockoff brand to try and be somebody else. Buy what you can afford. Put your little flavor on it, whatever the fuck it is. Like, I would go to Target in a minute and buy me a fucking dress, and somebody might think it's designer. Just because of how I carry myself. That's me being authentic. And that's just an example. That's not me trying to comfort nobody, but it's niggas really out here doing that. Like, I'm gonna go to the flea market and get a Gucci belt to make it seem like I can afford a Gucci belt. And it's fake. Like, not even knowing that a lot of knockoff shit helps support human trafficking and a lot of underground black market shit that shouldn't be going on. But again, I digress. Be you, be true, be authentic, guys. Are you living? Are you surviving? Like, exist. Every day, be intentional. I try and do that every day with my kids. I wake up thanking the universe for them, thanking God for them, like living in gratitude. I'm cleaning up they mess with a heart of gratitude. Like, I'm waking up every day cooking them breakfast. Like, I'm really being intentional about what I am pouring into my kids, who I am around my kids. These motherfuckers that wake up and again just get on their phone, go fix some cereal, go do something, drop their kids off at school, and go home to do nothing. Like, no, be intentional. Pour into your kids, pour into yourself. Is that all I wanted to give y'all today? Yes. So, recap. Remember, I gave you that bonus A, being authentic. Today, living authenticity. Your values, ideas, and actions must be aligned in order for you to be authentic. Go within to figure out what those are. Like, disconnect from music, from your phone, from people for the fucking week if you can. Like, to figure out who are you? Who am I? What do I like? What don't I like? Get intimate, and not in a physical way, but get intimate with yourself. Like, some of us don't even know our likes and dislikes because we are so focused on others' beliefs, things that other people are putting on us. No. So be authentic. An accountable person is going to be brave, bold, and have the ability to be. Remember, to be is to exist. Are you surviving or are you existing? So what is survival? Survival is fear-based. Going back into those, you only feel like those 5 physical senses are what matter. So you are waking up every day or just only got to go to work to pay these bills. That's living in that survival mode, like in competition. Crab in a barrel mentality. We're not only surviving, we are existing. We're loving, we're growing, we're maturing. Again, I was taught that if you get, you give. If you learn, you teach. I'm Simone the Shepherdess, and I'm here to preach. And y'all finna get this word.